national, not very national, open mic night. We welcome anyone on the stage to do anything you want to do. Read poetry, read from your little sister's diary, play some music.
It's the soundtrack to Birdman.
I've always liked writing. I've always liked language and words. I don't know exactly why. I had this really cool teacher that in second grade who was really encouraging us to write and into like creative writing and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So she did this whole thing where if we wrote a couple drafts of a book, she would like help us bind it and make a real book. So my first book was called My Cat.
We have many people signed up tonight.
Ici, ce soir, comme tous les jeudis, c'est le Paris lit up!
We say that it's open mic, so it's free and open for every type of expression.
I think we have a majority poetry, and that's because it was sold as a poetry open mic.
Flippantly evaluating risks of loss and checking lists of possible gain. Greens and blues and the odd where are yous.
20-30% prose.
Then one day he got up too fast in the bathtub and he had a dizzy spell. And he realized that his brain formulated 0 abstract thoughts while he was dizzy and decided, okay.
Music, like sort of folk singing, guitar, and I sing. And then a handful of performance, just performance art. Theater, monologues.
We've had comedy, card tricks. We've had everything. We even had a rap battle.
Oh, we've had when Steve Nahash was reading an extract from his new novel, he used the projector.
I knew it flared up due to stress, and rather than renew my pill prescription, I let it burn. Just as with the sun, I sought comfort in feeling something other than emotional pain.
But that doesn't necessarily mean we have like only professional writers. We also have people, local people who live around here, have a good quality of writing and a good quality of performance.
Last Saturday, a very weird woman said that translation is drama, it's so dramatic. Everything is lost in translation, right? But then she added, writing is a translation because we are always speaking to ourselves with a telephone to all the other people that is in here,
First,
right?
you don't have to do your own stuff. If you've got a favourite poem or a favourite short story or a favourite musical piece, or you read an article in the newspaper recently that you thought was like really interesting, it doesn't have to be your own work, which is what's a good way of encouraging people who come for the first time, who are like, yeah, I write, but it's not very good. Okay, if you're not confident with your own work, just do something else. Like, who's your favourite writer? Do that. And then it's the principle of going up on the stage and seeing that it's nice and it's warm and we're here to clap and congratulations. It takes a lot of balls to go up on that stage and read.
All in love, just a little. Sorry, I'm nervous. Sing with me, will help me.
1, 2.
I fall in love just a little bit.
What we love here in Paris Lit Up about the pillars of our community, such as this wonderful lady, is when they bring friends. Because that's what you should all do. You should bring friends. And we love it when those friends have never come up. And then they decide to come to perform a thing, which means this friend is brand new, has decided to perform something for the very first time, which means she is a...
One night there was someone who had never read on PLU stage before, right? And so for some reason I said, so we're gonna take this person's virginity.
C'était ta première fois ici?
Oui, oui.
Voilà, okay.
And then after that, I think then the week after, like Emily remembered that I had done that and she did it again. And then the week after that, I probably did it again. And so now it's just kind of stuck.
Round 2, theaters still closed because people want to catch the last metro. But for those who are ready to stick around, my favorite round kicks in, round 3.
to Paris Lit Up round 3. I didn't rehearse this, so I don't know what I'm doing, but we've had a lot of readers for this round, so I'm just gonna strum through the blues here.
So it ends up being between 25, 30 people-ish every Thursday, which means we go quite late.
Yeah, English language open mic. You are in the right place, and it will start in just 3 more minutes. So finish your drink, finish your smoke, get yourself back in, find a chair, and get excited!
Every day, not knowing if you gon' make it, asking God for a spaceship. Pressure lifted and weightless, I'll be lying if I told you that I ask every day. And my honeys would be sad if they knew I don't pray. I'm in the race to bring my race up, awaken us from the lies.
We are the only when our lives was innocent. The universe introduces us and let me in the gym.
I have a fundamental belief that writing is a social activity. Everything we write comes from the world around us, especially comes from the people around us.
Obviously, then you have your own singular position in the world. You have your own slant on things. Like, no one can be you, right? So yeah, you are you, and that's singular, but that doesn't mean that what you have inside you doesn't come from everywhere around you, and above all, other people.
What we do at Paris Lit Up is simply try to create a space where that cooperation is explicit.
Brand new dandy, first class in stealer, walks through the crowd and takes your mouth.
We as poets and as writers, as actors, musicians, as visual artists, as all stripes of the artistic family, are here to communicate, promote human communication and understanding between people. We're here to encourage every different form of art, and that means encouraging everybody. Everybody has something to contribute, be it writing or singing or dancing or filming or graffitiing or everything.
They were the first people that I tried spoken word with, and I actually wrote things that I was actually able to perform here, and the feedback and the reception was great. So I just kept coming, and it's been 2 years since that.
PLU is my personal laboratory that I use to test out my writing. It wasn't that at first, it was just a place that was nice to read pieces that I'd already written. And I found over time that my writing changed by being on the stage, and it brought me around to a realization that all writing is basically a performance. It takes place in people's minds when they're reading, but when you're on stage, it's like you're living it.
We're a Web 2.0-y, networky, diverse, completely international group of people in a way that the 1920s and Gertrude Stein Salon could never have even conceived of.
Je viens de parler de choses super intimes d'un coup. Et c'est vraiment juste raconter des trucs sur soi-même, son ressenti, son passé.
Yeah, it's good to get people to appreciate literature and work, poetry, and etc. And speak good English.
Hearing people talk and read and perform here is really incredible for me. It inspires me, it gives me ideas, and I think it's a great place for me.
Authentic, raw, real, I don't know, something very close, personal, intimate, there we go. Something refreshing and refreshingly intimate about hearing someone speak, no? So I don't think, that's not what we're doing, that's what's happening, I think.
It makes the city alive, actually. People come to Paris searching for like a dream.
Yeah, we are part of a cultural revolution, yeah.
The community fits the art fits the community.
Take to your bed, you said it's peace and sleep, but you dream of lost again. But oh,